Kyle, do it.
My number one is one that we did not talk about on this one. Um,
Kyle, you freaking
we did
suck.
not.
No.
You
But it
suck.
is one of not only the worst albums, not only the worst album of the year, one of the worst albums I've heard in a long time. And that would be 5 Seconds of Summer's latest album,
Oh,
Five Sauce Five.
oh boy.
Terrible
Oh
album
man.
name. I understand it's like their whole abbreviation, you know, five sauce and then five is the same front and back. Whoa, no way. This sucks. This album is so bloated, especially with the bonus tracks added in. Every song sounds the same. It is so uninspired. I've never seen a band have more of a quality drop in my life. And it's not just starting with this album. Their first and second were just straight pop punk records to the point where their first and a little bit of second were mainly written. Almost every single song was co-written by either Alex Gaskarth from All Time Low or the Madden brothers from Good Charlotte. Those two records were like up here. They were incredible pop punk records for, that time and for like a younger audience. And then the third album came out and it was like huge drop down in quality. Then the fourth one kind of continued that, but a little worse. And this one came out and I couldn't find a single thing on this that was salvageable. At least on the other two before that, I could find at least one or two songs here and there that's like, all right, that's just like, a standard pop song, but it's not bad. It's pretty okay. Every single thing on this thing was atrocious to listen to. And it all sounded the same. It doesn't sound like a band. It sounds like one dude, and I know it's not, they all do vocals at some point, but it is one of the biggest letdowns here. Um, I'm gonna actually pull it up real quick because I gotta see the exact runtime real quick. Hold on. All right, this album is an hour and 4 minutes long, 19 tracks. That's counting the deluxe edition. But this was, I think, the most trouble I've had getting through a record in years.
Hmm.
I had to actually stop and start on this many times. But I couldn't just sit down and go through this. It was so boring. And that to me is a crime in music that you cannot come back from, is just an entire record of boring material, uninspired. Um, you know, Huge letdown. Not really much more to say about it. It's so bad that I can't even find more things to say on it. Every single aspect of this record was atrocious. I don't understand why the ratings for it were as good as they were. I look at the fan comments, and I understand YouTube and social media. All their fans are going to be loving on it because it's something that they release. But my God, even critics were into this, and I just don't understand.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm out of the loop. I don't know. It was just a modern pop record that all blends together and all just kind of just it. If it was in the background of a Macy's while I was shopping for jeans, I'd be
Which it
like, okay,
probably has
this is
been.
just on in the background, whatever. That's what this album is. It's an album made for department store shopping.
Yeah, for sure.
You might even say it's a complete mess. The first single.
Oh,
I very much
Oh.
would say that. And that is, honest to God, probably the best song on the album. And that's saying something because I can't even stand that one.
nice.
So that about wraps it up for me.
Nice.
Horrendous album. That's
Can you?
probably that was my
Are there any?
actual
What were your
last.
other honorable mentions for the list? I forget. You mentioned.
Disturbs Divisive. That one was actually tied with Def Leppard score
Yeah,
wise,
yeah,
but I had to, figure one out. The one under that, Wednesday 13's Horror Fire album. Big fan of Wednesday 13. Really like him. This one, kind of a misstep, not in terms of it's very standard. I don't know how familiar either of you are with his catalog. I don't think JT would be at all.
I don't even
Mike,
know.
you might be.
Hmm.
It's more like horror punk stuff.
yeah.
Not as good as his older material, but yeah,
Been-
kind of a letdown. And then the Kendrick Lamar's latest album was my last honorable mention.
Oh wow.
No one,
Dishonorable mention, I guess.
No
But,
one who crashed Ticketmaster. Gotcha. All right, I was
no,
just
no,
checking
no.
to see if. Oh yeah, I was just checking
No,
to see if there's
no,
someone in
people
there. I
that
was looking
crash
at.
Ticketmaster were more just mediocre rather than bad.
Okay. All
So
right, I was just
yeah,
checking.
my
I was just
bottom
checking.
ones that I count as dishonorable mentions weren't ones that were mediocre. They were ones that I would label as on the bad side, like below a 3 out of 5.
Right. Okay. Gotcha.
Yeah. But yeah, that Kendrick Lamar album that would land me in hot water.
Hot water.
Apparently people really loved that one, and I was
Oh
listening
yeah.
to it and I just didn't get it. And that's coming from someone that's liked his past work. So
JT, can you flash his address on the screen just quick?
yeah.
Sure,
Just
so-
flash it up there. Yeah.
We're going to Google Maps right now, ladies and gentlemen. Hold on one second. Here we go.
Google it. Yeah, we can locate Kyle Kyle.
Kyle, no, I'm just kidding.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's
Kyle Q. Just kidding.
Might be the only one.
You probably are the only one. All right. So your number one is 5 seconds of summer. 5 sauce.
5 sauce 5.
Oh,
Also,
sorry.
just look at the
excuse me.
aesthetic for this album. Look at the aesthetic for all this.
It's stupid.
Awful. Looks like
Oh.
90s like trippy boy band crap.
Yeah, it looks horrible.
Everything about it, from the music to the aesthetic to the attitude.
Nothing to it. It's just
It's so bland. This is the like epitome of just. You guys ever have to do like communion in like the Catholic Church? They give you that like crappy flavorless wafer.
Oh no, you're right.
This is the musical equivalent of that.
Yeah.
It's
That's
so
awesome.
flat you can't even get around it. Oh. That was bad. No, yeah, that's wow. I might have to listen to this. Is it worse than Jordy? That's what I want to know.
Yes,
No way.
Wow.
100%. Because at least in Geordie, there are things that you can pull out as like, well, that was laughably bad, or there's other parts of it that's like, oh, Memories is a good song. This song's not too bad. There's not a single track on this that's like that.
Oh my
Hmm.
god.
So even if Geordie came out this year, would not have been my number one.
This isn't 30 Seconds to Mars, right? Sorry, I'm just unfamiliar
No,
with this band
Oh
completely.
my
It
god.
unfortunately is not.
Sorry, I'm the older person in the channel. If you have a number in your title, I'm pretty much unsure of if you're Blink 182 or you're 5
41?
seconds.
No, I'm just kidding.
No, some 41's good, but 5 seconds to summer is just another. I don't even know their existence.
182 seconds to Mars.
Coming soon, a cover band near you.